This is one of sport's great proving grounds, a gateway to glory.
Brilliant!
29 tournaments spanning 19 countries. Along the way, a chance to expand horizons and sample life on tour.
How beautiful is that? Magic, eh?
Finish the season in the top 20 on the road to Mallorca rankings and secure a golden ticket to the DP World Tour. This is the Challenge Tour. We are at the halfway stage of the 2024 Challenge Tour season. And what a season it's been. It all started back in February with a 4-event South African swing where Reece Enoch picked up the first trophy of the year. We took in the incredible sights and experiences of the Rainbow Nation. Then it was on to India for back-to-back events in Haryana and then Kolkata when John Parry and Rasmus Neergaard Petersen took home the spoils.
Rasmus Neergaard Petersen from Denmark.
There was another double-header in the Middle East when Abu Dhabi played host to the tour and saw wins for Garrick Porteous and Neergaard Petersen.
This is his second win on the Challenge Tour, Rasmus Neergaard Petersen.
The second win of what was proving a highly successful campaign for the Dane. The tour then hit mainland Europe for the first time in May with events in Spain and Denmark. Joel Moscatel won on home soil, whilst Andreas Halvorsen was victorious at the Danish Golf Challenge. A return to Spain saw Jonathan Goth Rasmussen pick up his first win. And it was another first-time winner, Hamish Brown, who came out on top on the return trip to the Czech Republic. Last time out, we had 2 more weeks in France, where 2 players both picked up their second wins of the year. John Parry in the Blow opened at Bretagne, and then Joel Moscatel at the Le Vaudreuil Golf Challenge. Bringing us bang up to date though, this week we made for the mountains to one of the most stunning settings on the calendar, Ramsau in Austria, the host for the 2024 edition of the Euram Bank Open. And the players were looking to add their names to that winners list so far this year. Among them, one who's been knocking on the door and hoping for just that, Robin Tiger Williams.
It's cool.
Robin, good seeing you.
Even getting goosebumps just watching it again now.
Hey Robin, what's your middle name?
Tiger. Come on, dude, is it really?
Yep.
Good for you.
My middle name is Tiger. My mum and dad's both ingrained in me that, look, don't be afraid to dream big. Dream as big as you can, and always, my dream was always to win the British Open. So we came up with the kind of, I don't know where he made this little claret jug that I've had in my room. I still have it in my room to this day that says British Open champion Robin Tiger Williams. That's always a dream of mine. It's been many years of early mornings, late nights, before school, after school, of dreaming of a moment to have a putt to win the British Open. And I'm just grateful that I have 2 parents that love me so much, that sacrifice basically their whole lives in order to just give me the opportunity to live out my dreams. And I'm just trying to work as hard as I can each and every day in order to make them proud.
Good shot. We'll take that every day of the week.
Yeah.
Twice on Sunday. You know, all we want for our children is to become good human beings. That's all we want. We don't want, I think the golf is extra, and we just want him to be a good human being, and that's amazing. He is one. Been an eventful season. I started off kind of this year and last year just playing on the Sunshine Tour down in South Africa. Amazing building block for me to be able to play there and hone my game and to be able to win on that tour. And then with all the co-sanctions they have with the Challenge Tour and the DP World Tour, I think it opens the doors for a lot of us guys and internationals that come over and do play the Sunshine Tour. And then I was able to have some good results there on the Challenge and on the DP, which opens up a lot of doors for me now, this year and next year, so it's been amazing. But yeah, this is only my first real season on the Challenge Tour, so it's been a good one. Did you send the flowers to Mum?
Yes, it's my wife's 50th birthday. Congratulations, Desi. It's always, her birthday is always the week of the Open. Always. And we have planned to go to the Open, but we didn't qualify. So that's why I'm off for the week, so sorry. And hopefully Sunday we'll have a
trophy
chance.
too, yes.
We just want to have a chance Sunday. For the record, I haven't made a cut as a caddie yet.
My main goal at the moment is to get one of those 20 cards that come from the Challenge Tour, because you pretty much basically get into all events, kind of sneak maybe in a few Rolex events if you come in the top 10 of the Challenge Tour. That's my goal at the moment, is to try to play as many tournaments as I can in order to keep improving my game, in order to keep learning kind of these guys that I play with week in, week out. I'm going to play against some of them next year in the Deep World Tour. So if you can get through this tour and survive it and really conquer it and play some good golf, then I think it makes almost next year a little bit easier.
If you swing like that this week, you're going to have a chance on Sunday. That's all you want.
Been close this year. I've had a second, a third and a fifth place, so I know my game is good enough to cross that line. I just need to kind of get over that line now, and I've worked very hard to put myself in this position, and by winning it will open up a lot of more doors for me, and it will do wonders for my confidence. So I'm just going to try to give myself a chance on Sunday. That's all I can really do, and then if it happens this week.
Trolley is a must this week. Sure. The secret of this trolley is you gotta balance yourself with the speed, and then you just like this. Oh.
Thursday morning in Austria, and an early first-round alarm call for Williams as he continued his pursuit of that first Challenge Tour win. In perfect golfing conditions, he would be paired alongside England's Josh Berry and Frenchman Alex Levy.
On the tee, from South Africa, Robin Williams.
It was to be a slow start for the 22-year-old, though. On his opening hole, a drop shot. And with Dad on the bag, it may take some fatherly advice to get back on track. Whatever was said worked. 2 holes later, at the par 5 third, after safely finding the green in 2, Williams made birdie. It got him back to level par. Taking advantage of the par 5s is almost always key to putting a good round together. And at the 607-yard 7th hole, from the middle of the fairway, a fine display of spin control to set up another birdie. He would complete his opening 9 holes in level par. Playing alongside Williams, English teenager Joshua Berry was making positive strides. 2 under through 7 holes for Berry, who came through 3 stages of Q School last year to claim his DP World Tour card. Into the home stretch, and Williams started to show the sort of form that's seen him climb to 6th in the Road to Mallorca rankings. He picked up birdies at 11 and 13 to move to 2 under and started to head in the right direction on the leaderboard. Another gain at 16 saw him move to 3 under on the day. Williams would end it just 3 shots adrift of the first-round leader, Thomas Gouveia.
Oh my word, what a long day. Yo.
I've got a late tee time tomorrow. I think I'm like 2:30, almost 2:45, so I've got almost a whole day to kind of recover and rest and kind of think about things that I could have done a little bit better today. But most importantly, I just want to go back to the hotel, maybe go swim a bit, just relax, recharge the batteries, and then come a bit earlier maybe tomorrow and then work on the things that I want to do.
Phew, let's go.
It's just one of those weeks that it's just physically it's very demanding. So you just have to kind of prioritize recovery as best as you possibly can. I think a lot of guys will lose shots just purely just because it's not a nice walk. The main thing for me is it's just going to be the recovery part.
Fully rested after his recovery routine, Williams was back out on Friday afternoon for round 2 at Golf Club Adamstal. But the early signs were ominous. Williams undid most of his good work from the day before at his very first hole, the 10th, carding a double bogey 6. He steadied the ship with 2 pars before recording his first birdie of the day at the 13th, for the second round running. Yet another card-crushing double came his way on the par 3 16th after his tee shot found the outer bounds, and he failed to get up and down, back to 1 under par, right on the projected cut mark. Another drop shot on the 4th hole saw him fall back to level par and in danger of missing the weekend. But digging deep, he recorded back-to-back birdies on the 6th and 7th, his 15th and 16th, to claw his way back to 2 under for the tournament. Overall, though, a frustrating day on the course for the Williams family, who set out with high hopes at the start of the day. It wasn't the outcome either were hoping for, but the cut safely made, it was onward to the weekend.
I'm proud of how I fought today, kind of had to dig deep on those last few holes. Had to make some crucial putts as well, just to give myself a little bit of cushion with a cut. But yeah, I need to go work on a few things tonight, and then hopefully I can do better on the next 2 days.
Coming up, we visit one of the most picturesque halfway huts you'll ever see.
After 9 holes, everyone comes here, the soul of this whole course.
And we'll crown a champion in the mountains at the Euram Bank Open. Stay with us on the Challenge Tour. Welcome back to the Challenge Tour and to the Euram Bank Open for one of the most stunning settings of the season. Watched over by the Dachstein mountain range, Golf Club Adamstal is a true test of golf as well as stamina for the players, and heading into the weekend, just 2 shots separated the top 10 players. The trio of Frank Kennedy, Jamie Rutherford and Pietro Bavari led the way on 9 under. And the champion here 2 years ago, Mark Hammer from Germany, would have them firmly in his sights as he sat in a group just a shot back. So as the leaders got underway on moving day in Austria, Kit Alexander was all set to guide you through some of the key moments.
18-year-old Frank Kennedy, his first full season as a professional, but he showed no sign of nerves heading into the weekend as this superb approach from the bunker set up a birdie at the first. Things got even better for Kennedy on the par 5 third. He found the green in 2 and converted the eagle putt to move to -12. Italy's Pietro Bavari had also made a good start, picking up shots at the 2nd and 3rd. He used the spin well at the 4th. He would make the putt for 3 birdies in a row to join Kennedy in the lead. Maximilian Steinlechner is an Alps Tour winner this year. His 3rd shot at 7 set up a 2-putt par to keep him in the hunt for a dream home win in Austria. Kennedy cruised to the turn in 31 strokes and made this 15-footer on 10 for a birdie that opened up a 3-shot lead. player this week, Robin Williams, bounced back from a disappointing 71 on Friday with a 67 in the third round, including this birdie 2 at 8, his penultimate hole. Kennedy came back to the chasers with 3 bogeys in a row from the 11th, but he got 2 of those back at 15 and 16, a 4th bogey of the day on 17. He was 13 under when he struck this superb tee shot at the par 3 18. He converted the birdie putt for a fantastic round of 65 and a 14 under par total with 18 holes to play.
Yeah, so look at the leaderboard with 1 round to go, and the youngster Kennedy would take a 2-shot lead into Sunday's final day, ahead of Maximilian Steinlechner and Pietro Bovari. Nerves would no doubt play a part, as Kennedy found himself in uncharted territory, leading a tournament for the first time on the Challenge Tour.
I'm excited. It's my first lead in a pro event since turning pro last year, but I had a few situations where I was leading in amateur golf and seemed to handle it well, so I'm looking forward to the test.
Now, every golfer knows that at most courses you reach the turn and it's refreshment time. And here at Golf Club Adamstal, it's no different. But you'd be pushed to find a halfway house quite like this one.
It's a very important part of our golf course in Adamstal. After 9 holes, everyone comes here, they get their little jause, they get their ham sandwiches, and they get hospitality, and it's a big part of our course. You must imagine a lot of people play this course, they love it, but the first thing they say is, it was so nice to be there with Grandma Heta. She's a real people's person, but what she really also represents in this course is the soul of this whole course.
I think without her, it wouldn't be the same here in Adamstal, especially with the whole family, like the Whitmans. It's always a pleasure to come here. It's amazing here. I mean, look at the view, look at the people here.
This is egg, and this is a more or less cheesy thing. This one is nice.
You know, my pro-am partner has been talking about it all around today, so I really was looking forward for it, and I had 3 different breads.
This one is very nice. What was this one? What is that? Pure fat. That's why it's good.
And I think the one with the fat in it mostly, but it was super nice, and stomach is full right now, so ready to go.
Yes, not a bad way to refuel before heading into the home straight. Back down at ground level, though, the leaders were about to head out in perfect golfing conditions as the final round of the 2024 Euram Bank Open got underway, with Frank Kennedy taking a 2-shot lead into Sunday. Guiding you through the best of the closing day, we return you to the capable hands of Kit.
Road to Mallorca number 26, Felix Murray. Started the day at 9 under par, but he wasn't there for long. This beauty set up a birdie at the first, and he continued his early charge with further pickups at the second and fourth. Fellow Frenchman Martin Couvre has 5 top 10s this year. He made this for birdie at the first and got to 3 under par for his round through 6 holes. He was back to even par by the 14th. Von Dellingshausen with an excellent second shot into the very reachable par 5 third. He would make that for the eagle, but the 31-year-old gave a shot back at the fourth. Overnight leader Frank Kennedy couldn't convert his eagle try on the third, but he tapped in for birdie. Bogeyed 4 and parred the next 7. And Dellingshausen made a birdie 2 at 6. And at the very next par 3, the 8th, he repeated the trick with another birdie after this tee shot, which moved him to 12 under par. Kennedy this putt on the 12th to stay one ahead. He never quite hit it, and he was back into a tie for the lead. The German von Dellingshausen had 2 bogeys and then 2 birdies on the back 9. This was to post 13 under in the clubhouse. But he had to settle for minus 12 after a 67. Kennedy remained at 13 under par, 1 ahead with 1 to play. And he found the heart of the green with this sterling tee shot at the par 3 finishing hole. Home hope Steinleckner. Not quite the final round he was dreaming of, but he parred the 18th with this gutsy putt for a 1 over par round of 71 and 11 under total. Kennedy didn't quite knock his first putt stone dead, but he tapped in to seal his first professional win and become the youngest champion on the Challenge Tour since 2018.
A look at the final leaderboard then, and the consolation for von Dellinghausen's near miss is a rise up the road to Mallorca rankings from 63rd to just outside the top 20. Our man Robin Williams finished with a 73 to end the week in a tie for 45th. But it's a memorable week and a maiden Challenge Tour title for an 18-year-old new kid on the block.
Your winner, Frank Kennedy!
Gives me a full Challenge Tour card and hopefully push on for the rest of the season and get top 20 and onto DP.
A look at the road to Mallorca rankings after week 15, and it's as you were among the top 5, still led by Rasmus Nergaard Petersen. Martin Kuvra, the biggest mover, climbing 12 places to 6th. Further down, Frank Kennedy was catapulted 90 places to sit in 21st after his win, just a spot behind Jamie Rutherford, who edges into that all-important 20th place. Well, sadly, that brings our time in Austria to an end for another year, where it was all smiles for Frank Kennedy, of whom we'll surely hear much more. At this halfway point of the season, head next to Galgorm Castle for the Black Desert Northern Ireland Open, presented by Tom McKibben. So join us then as the pursuit of promotion to the DP World Tour continues.